English students, this is your English instructor, and I want us to talk about the in-class essay for a few minutes. You guys, this is really your last essay for the class, and so I just wanted to give you an idea of what to expect for the essay. For an in-class essay, it's typically only about 2 hours that you have to write the essay. It doesn't require any research or MLA formatting, so it's really just mainly descriptive narrative topics that you'll have options for. So there's 7 topics and you get to choose the one that fits you the best. And really, since it's mostly descriptive narrative topics, you can focus on what's interesting to you, what you want to describe, and that way it's really just what you want to write about. Remember, it is a 5-paragraph essay, so you'll need an introduction paragraph, 3 body paragraphs, and a conclusion paragraph. Since there's no MLA formatting for it, you can really just double space your essay and start typing. Since it will be submitted into Blackboard, you won't have to worry about putting your name even on it because I'll know who submitted what essay. And so you can just start typing your essay whenever you've chosen your topic. Since it is a 2-hour essay, I'm going to do the honor system, and you guys will just need to put the time that it took you on your essay at the bottom of the essay. So once you finish typing that conclusion paragraph, you would just put time, colon, and then 1 hour and 37 minutes, or however long it took you to write it. But really, with an in-class essay, just remember how to organize your ideas. If you need to, write a short outline, and that'll help you kind of focus in on what body paragraph topics you want to write about. Take your time choosing the topic. Don't just rush and pick the first topic that you see at the top of the sheet. Just make sure that you choose the topic that's most interesting to you and you have the most to write about for it. I also want to recommend going back and looking at the grading rubrics that I've done for all of your past essays, because typically students make the same grammatical mistakes. They're called patterns of error. And so check to see what your patterns of error are, as far as if you've had issues with comma splices, sentence fragments, that sort of thing, and focus in on looking out for those errors within your essay, because typically the in-class essay, since it is done under the timed component of less than 2 hours, that's when you will have some typos, you'll have some of the grammatical errors that you've struggled with in the past. So before you hit submit and turn it in, make sure that you've checked over it so that you're not turning in a rough draft. You want to revise it a few minutes as well. But just take your time choosing your topic. Remember to structure it the same way you have been. Introduction, 3 body paragraphs, conclusion. Don't forget a strong thesis statement at the end of that introduction as well. You will need a title for the essay, so take a few minutes just to think about a good title. It doesn't have to be brilliant, but just a title for your essay is necessary. And look back at those past errors, because that's something that students will repeat, typically, the same grammatical errors. If you need help figuring out how to improve your writing, as far as how to improve those grammatical errors or any issues you've had in the past, I recommend checking out the Writing Center, because their tutors can help explain grammatical concepts that you might be struggling with and how to improve those in your writing specifically. So if you've wanted to work on an essay that you've already turned in for me, and you can show the Writing Center tutors some of the revisions that I've suggested or some of the points I've made about your grammar, they can help explain specifically what's going on. Also, I'm happy to answer questions as well. If you've noticed that you've gotten marked off on the same issues in the past, I'll be happy to explain how to improve those in your writing so that your in-class essay is one you can feel confident about. One other thing that students struggle with these in-class essays is they type very quickly and then they'll miss words. So just make sure you reread your essay, because it could be that you're missing articles like the in your sentences and you don't realize it until you've slowed down and reread your writing. So that's another tip I have. As far as the in-class essay is concerned, this is your last essay. Don't overthink it. Don't get too stressed out. Remember, these are mostly descriptive narrative topics. You are the expert on them. You won't have to do any outside research on it. And so just don't let yourself get too anxious about this test. You're going to be just fine. Most of you are very strong writers. I have complete confidence in your abilities. And I've enjoyed teaching you this semester. This is our last essay, so you really don't have too much left to go. We've only got a couple weeks left in class, so I'm happy to help you prepare for this essay, so if you have any extra questions, please feel free to send those to me. I've enjoyed teaching you this semester, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your spring and summer. Thanks. Bye.